I chose for my video was Tuscany, Italy, and so today I'm going to be showing you guys pictures and telling you all about my trip. The first place we went was Pisa, Italy, and of course, just like most of the tourists that go there, you have to go see the Leaning Tower of Pisa, so that's the first place we went. In addition to that, we just walked around, went sightseeing, and basically did what every tourist does when they go to Italy. When we went to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, we climbed to the very top and got beautiful views of the city and everything that was going on. This is one of my friends taking a really touristy picture. And an interesting fact about the Leaning Tower of Pisa, it leans at about 4 degrees, and right now it's about 12 feet leaning to the right from the center. This was the hotel we stayed in Pisa. It was called the Hotel Relias dell'Orologio, and it was only a 5-minute walk from the Tower of Pisa. This was probably my favorite restaurant we ate in Pisa. The next place we went was Florence, Italy, which is again a very touristy area. When we were there, my favorite place we went to was the Galleria dell'Accademia, which is home of Michelangelo's David and a lot of other art and sculptures from the Renaissance area. I really like art, so that was definitely my favorite place that we went. In addition to that, we went sightseeing again and walked around, tried some restaurants, and we also got to go to the market, which was called Santo Spirito Market. And it basically had a lot of organic fruits, vegetables, houseware, a lot of homemade wine, and cheese, so that was really fun. Here are some photos from the Galleria. This was the hotel we stayed in, called the Hotel di Macchioli, and it was located right in the middle of Florence. This was the Santo Spirito Organic Market, and it was open on the third Sunday of every month. Next we went to Lucca, Italy. That was a beautiful place to see. It's not as touristy, so it's not as busy, which me and my friends really liked. One of the main things that we did while we were there was go to Le Mura di Lucca, which is actually not exactly an attraction, it's just somewhere to walk around, kind of like a park, and it's surrounded by walls, which have been there since the 8th century. It was originally built for military purposes, but even though the town around it has modernized and changed, the walls are still untouched, so that was a pretty cool place to go. Here are some photos from Le Mura di Lucca. And here are some pictures from the hotel we stayed in called Antica Residenza dell'Angelo. This hotel was more apartment style living, so it was a lot easier for us to cook dinner every night. After Lucca, we traveled to San Filippo, which was definitely one of the more relaxed places in Italy. One of the really cool things we did while we were there is visit the Fosso Bianco hot springs, which I guess hot springs are something that a lot of the locals do, so when we got told that we've got to check it out, that's definitely one of the first places that we went. These are some pictures of the hot springs. Some of the hot springs were deeper into the woods, and sometimes the calcium buildup would be so much that it would almost turn the water completely white. This is a picture of my favorite restaurant in San Filippo called La Tana degli Orsi. Similar to a lot of Italian restaurants, the chef here used all natural ingredients to cook his food. The last place we went to during our time in Tuscany was Elba Island, and personally this was probably my favorite. I love the beach, and I've always wanted to check out the beaches in Italy, especially Tuscany, so this was definitely my favorite. While you're there, you can camp, you can hike, you can lay out, you can swim in the ocean, you can cycle. There's lots of outdoor activities you can do. While me and my friends were there, mainly we just laid on the beach and hung out, and we went hiking a few times. Here's some pictures of Elba Island. Like I said before, my friends and I mostly spent our time at the beach or just hiking a little bit. Here are some pictures of the resort we stayed at. It was called Hotel de Golfo, and this is also where we ate most of our meals.